Ramaya Ramabhadraya Ramachandraya Vedase Raghunathaya Nathaya Sitayah Pataye Namaha. Ayodhya Ch, chapter number 111. The last word upon it. In this chapter, Rama replies that the command given by his father cannot be disregarded. Bharatha decides to fast unto death. Then Rama does not really support such a step, which is quite repugnant to the code of conduct as prescribed for a Kshatriya. Then Bharata requests Rama to allow him to remain in the forest as the latter's proxy. Rama rules out this proposition also, and he says that he will enter Ayodhya only after executing the promise that he has given his father. So this is also a very important chapter. Verse 1. Vasishta tu tada Ramam uktva raja purohita abravid dharma samyuktam punar eva aparam vacha. Rama preserved a dignified silence when Vasishta laid before him the dharma of his house, for he said to himself, "My father's word is more imperative." The sage read his heart and replied the following righteous words. Verse 2. Purushasya iha jatasya bhavanti guruvah traya acharya chaiva kakutstha pita mata cha raghava. O Kakutstha, O offspring of the Raghu dynasty, every man has three gurus, the teacher, the father, and the mother. Verse 3. Pita hi enam janayati purusham purusha rishabha prajñam dadati cha acharya tasmatsa guru uchite. O excellent among men, the father gives him his body of flesh, the acharya builds for him his body of wisdom, and hence stands higher than the parents. Verse 4. Sete aham pitur acharya tava chaiva param tapa mamatvam vachanam kurvan na ativarte satam gatim. O Rama, the tormentor of enemies, I was the acharya of your ancestors, and I am your acharya too. Follow my counsel, and you will not swerve from the path of the good. Verse 5. Imahite parishadha shrenaya cha samagata eshu tat charan dharmam na ativarte satam gatim. O dear prince, rule justly and wisely over these brahmanas, kshatriyas, citizens, and your other subjects, and you will conform to the traditions of your forefathers. Verse 6. Vridhaya dharmashilaya maturna arhasi avartitum asyatu vachanam kurvan na ativarte satam gatim. The mother stands infinitely higher than the father, say the books. Hence you do ill not to wait upon your aged and virtuous mother. You follow in the footsteps of the great and the good when you reverence her word. Verse 7. Bharatasya vachah kurvan yachamanasya raghava atmanam na ativarte tvam satya dharma parakrama. Again, Bharata, who entreats you with his head at your feet, is he not dear to you as your own life? Would you reject his earnest prayers? So Vasishta is talking about the father, about himself, about Rama's mother, about Bharata. Why? This is his innermost thoughts. Is it not the brightest gem in your crown that you never abandon those that seek your shelter? You say that you have promised to yourself not to go back upon truth and dharma, but have you forgotten your promise? Equally sacred, that you do not refuse your mercy and protection to those that seek it of you? Thus did the holy Vasishta place before Rama the duty of kings. Verse 8. Evam maduram ukta tu guruna raghava svayam pratyuvacha samasinam vashishtam purusha rishabha. Having heard the sweet words spoken by his spiritual preceptor himself, Rama, the excellent man, replied as follows to Vasishtha, who was seated there. Verses 9 and 10. Yen mata pitarau vrittam tanaye kurutah sada na supratikaram tattu matra pitra cha yat kritam. Yatha shakti pradanena swapanach chadanena cha nityam cha priyavadena tata samvardhanena cha. The righteous man walks in the way of righteousness as long as his body serves him faithfully. The Father gives us that body. He loads us with countless benefits even after we are come to years of mature wisdom. The parents perform countless fasts, penances, pilgrimages, and propitiatory rites to the gods to be blessed with a son. They feed and clothe him. They watch over him with infinite patience during his infancy, childhood, boyhood, and youth. They lavish all their love and care upon him, and no one can hope to discharge his debt to them, though he devoted countless lives to the task. Verse 11. Sahi Raja Janayita Pita Dasharato Mama Agnatam Yanmaya Tasya Natan Mithya Bhavishyati. Now the emperor is my father. He gave me this body. His commands come first and my promise to him. My mother's behests and Bharata's entreaty but come after. Now shall I allow my father's word to go for nothing? Verse 12. Evam ukta tu Ramena Bharata pratyanantaram uvacha parama udara sutam parama durmanaha. Bharata's heart was sore to think it was to no purpose that he begged the crown from Kaikeyi for Rama. So he turned to Sumantra that sat near and said. So Valmiki calls Bharata as Paramodhara, the man of great generosity, because he could have ruled the most opulent kingdom in this world, and yet he chose not to because he knows that that belongs to Lord Rama. And therefore he is a very high-souled person. He is a person with great generosity. And that person is now Parama Durmanaha, who is extremely distressed. And in that distressed mind, Bharata, the magnanimous one, speaks to Sumantra. Verse 13. Iha me sthandile shigram kushan astara sarathe aryam pratyupavekshyami yavan me na prasidati. O charioteer, look sharp and spread the Kusha grass here. I will fast till my brother grants my prayer. Verse 14. An aharo niraloko dhanahino yata dveja sheshye purustat shalaya yavan na pratishyashyati. The creditor fasts with head covered at the door of the recalcitrant debtor. Even so, I stretch myself across the threshold of my brother's cottage without food and drink and depriving myself of light till he returns with me to Ayodhya. So this was the extent of love that Bharata had for Lord Rama. Bharata was willing to starve himself, to fast nearly unto death, just so that Rama will be comfortable. This is the tenacity of a bhakta. Verse 15. Satu Ramam eva kshantam sumantram prekshya durmanaha kusha uttaram upasthapya bhumau eva astarat swayam. Sumantra cast a hesitating glance at Rama to take his order from the prince, which, observing, Bharata spread the grass himself and lay on them. So Bharata caught sight of Sumantra waiting for approval from Rama, and knowing that Rama is not going to give that approval, he himself spreads the Kusha grass and spread it on the floor. Verse 16. Tam uvacha mahateja Ramo Raj Rishi Sattama Kim Mam Bharata Kurvanam Tat Pratyupavikshasi. O my dear brother Bharata, how have I wronged you that you seek to coerce me with such terrible measures? Verse 17. Brahmano hi eka parshvena naran rodham iha arhati natu murdha abhishiktanam vidi prati upaveshane. It is enjoined on the Brahmanas to lie on one side all the time and force the obstinate debtor to pay him his dues. The Kshatriyas are denied that remedy. So Rama is saying that this particular action of Bharata is not for the Kshatriya class. So one who is anointed the king is not permitted by scriptural tradition to squat in protest. Verse 18. Uttishta nara shardula hitva eta darunam vratam puravaryam ita kshipram ayodhyam yahi raghava. O Bharata, O tiger among men, give up this horrible penance and go back to Ayodhya, the best of cities, as soon as you can. So Rama says that Bharata is Narashardhula, the best among men, and he says that Ayodhya is Puravaryam, the best of cities. Therefore, the best of people should be the one to rule the best of cities. And Rama asks Bharata to Uttishta, to rise up and speedily go to Ayodhya and rule that kingdom. In the next verse, we will see how Bharata responds to Rama's command. Verse 19. Asina tu eva Bharata paura janapadam janam uvacha sarvataha prekshya kim aryam na anushasata. While remaining seated, Bharata looked all around at the inhabitants from the towns and villages and asked them, "Why do you not add your prayers to mine? Why do you not persuade my esteemed brother to return?" Verse 20. Tetam uchur mahatmanam paura janapada jana kakutstam abhijanima samyak vadati raghava. Those inhabitants of towns and villages replied to the magnanimous Bharata, "We know full well that Rama never goes back upon his word. He speaks reason." Verse 21. Esho apihi mahabhaga pitur vachasi tishtati ata eva na shakta smo vyavartayitum anjasa. He would abide by the commands of his father and carry them out, and it is impossible to make him act otherwise. Here Rama is called as Mahabhaga. He is of exalted merit. He is extremely fortunate. Why? Because even though Rama is now residing in the forest, deprived of a kingdom, deprived of wealth, he is still the most fortunate of all people. Why? Because obviously Mother Sita is with him, Lakshmana is with him, and he is always wedded to truth and dharma. Verse 22. Tesham agnaya vachanam Ramo vachanam abravit evam niboda vachanam sukhridam dharma chakshusham. Rama took it up and said, "Bharata, take counsel of these whose hearts are ever wedded to dharma and to your welfare." Verse 23. Etat cha eva ubhayam shrutva samyak sampashya raghava Uttishtatvam mahabaho mam cha sparsha tatha udakam. O mighty armed Bharata, add to it my own advice and come out of that bed of grass. Cleanse yourself of the stain of taking upon yourself a duty that belongs to a higher order by sipping pure water and touching me. You take an oath upon me not to repeat your folly. Why does Rama ask Bharata to touch him? It's because everything is cleansed when we touch the body of Lord Ram. When we are within His grace, when we are within that umbrella of His love, everything is purified. Now, an important thing to note is that the people of Ayodhya came to Chitrakuta to ask Rama to return to Ayodhya. But when Bharata appeals to them a couple of verses ago, they say that what Rama is doing is correct. Whatever Rama does is right. Now, Bharata, on the other hand, is so attracted to the brother feature of Lord Rama. And he wants to make sure that his beloved brother is taken care of. His beloved brother does not have to stay in the forest. His beloved brother gets a fair treatment and is placed as a crowned king of the entire world. Now that was Bharata's bhava. The Ayodhya Vasi's bhava is a little different. They say that this is Rama. Whatever he does is correct. He is Dharma personified. Therefore, what he says is correct. So here we see devotees, each excelling the other in their love and affection for Lord Ram. We will continue to see this loving exchange between Bharata and Lord Rama in the next section as well.